Hi chat, welcome to another stream. Today is Monday. What Monday is it? It's Monday the 21st of December of 2020. And we're back for another stream, and since we know it's a Monday, that means that an auto update ran this morning. And spoilers, I already looked at it, so let me show you what happened here. There's two new bugs, so we might be fixing those later. One of them I don't know. One of them seems to just be that Github is not always sending webhooks, which I don't really understand why that is. But well, I guess I should finally put some code in to handle that case. Oh, it doesn't show up on my feed. But I got 69 pull requests this morning, 68 pull requests this morning. I've merged all of them but 4, and we'll be looking at these 4 repositories today. They have various bugs, but these are all just things that have regressed in the last week, which is a little odd that this many things broke in 1 week, but we'll see what happens there. Actually, no, it could have been longer than 1 week, so this might be several weeks. But we'll look at that. We'll also look at how the queue performed. I know it fell behind today, so we might look into finally implementing auto scaling. Although I don't see it being that necessary all the time, so I don't know. We haven't hit auto scaling being a big issue yet. But it fell like 6 or 7 minutes behind today, so we'll have to fix that. But anyway, let me say hi to everyone. Beldathis was here first. Hello, Beldathis with the Carpet Santa, which is just the best emote combination ever. Hey, what's up, rollers? Hello, hello. And M2dev.net. Beldathis says, today is Monday, 0% error. Wait, what's the 0% error? What does that mean, Beldathis? December 21st, and I still hate tornado. Oh no, tornado. Not tornado. Hey, what's up, Simvault? Hello, hello. And from left by the speaker. And CyberBenny says, any Pythons in this chat? I think there's a few Pythons in the chat. And MJ. How's it going, MJ? And Melky. How you doing, Melky? Pow! 69, he said did I say 69? Oh, I guess it was 69. Oh, cool. Hey, what's up, the Lone Wolf? Hello, hello. And Precommand has 69 watchers. CyberBenny says, did Andy stop recommending make a pull request if you want another language supported by Precommand? Yeah, I haven't gotten to your pull request yet. We might look at that as well today. There's all sorts of things that I want to look at today. And again, I never have enough time, but we'll see what happens. The other server says, hello, I merged my first auto update PR today. Nice, awesome. But yes, the auto update did run today, Beldathis. I guess we can look at that first. Because I didn't actually look at the stats, I just looked at the failures. So I didn't see like the execution time and the queue stuff. So let's look at that, I guess. Another thing that we have to do today is a new version of Python is out, and so I need to bump it in Dead Snakes. So we'll look at that as well. Actually, let's kick that off first, since that's going to be really slow. Actually, I'm going to log in here so that my 2-factor doesn't expire. And then we'll kick off Dead Snakes, and then... yeah, I don't know. I haven't played this stream. Surprise! 8, 6, 8. That's, like, oddly satisfying. Oh, and it's wrong! Damn it! Why is it wrong? I must have copied the dev password. Maybe it was too satisfying. And it was like, nope, not today. You don't get satisfying thing. Okay, what's the next MFA code? Oddly similar. That's weird. Okay, anyway. Run left by the speaker says, what's Dead Snakes? It is a series of, or well, it's an Ubuntu PPA, which backports and forward ports Python versions, and I maintain the Python versions that get uploaded here. So you can see all these different versions of Python you can install on LTSs. But basically I build high quality Debian packaging of new and old Pythons. I actually think I have a video about Dead Snakes. Do I? I do! Look at that. Julian! Thank you for the resub! 4 months in a row, 4 total. Good to see you again. I Satisfied is here as well. Hello, hello. And Senpaz. Did I say hi to Senpaz? I don't know if I said hi to Senpaz, but hello, Senpaz. Good to see you again. But yeah, Dead Snakes is PPA that I took over. Oh, around the time 3.6 came out. So I don't know, a while ago, but I've been managing it since then. Okay, let's start the Dead Snakes thing. Dead Snakes. We are going to be bumping 3.8 today. GitHub.com Dead Snakes / Python 3.8. Dead Snakes. Yeah, it's a clear hunch. Hello. Senpa says, hey Anthony, do you have plans to make a video on creating a Debian package for a Python project? A command line tool or something like that? How do you manage, or do you even need virtualenv there? I might make one at some point. There's kind of two approaches. Well, there's kind of three approaches that I've taken for packaging a Python package. One is the like Debian correct way, which is to produce an actual Python module and you know, all sorts of other associated dependencies and set it up in the Python Debian way. So that's one way. Then there's the like sloppy FPM, like stick a dependency list script into a Debian package. I've done that. And then there's DH-virtualenv, which I haven't used in a while because I haven't needed it, but DH-virtualenv is basically like zip up a virtual environment and ship that in a package. I found that works really well, and it's actually gotten better because virtualenv has improved to not copy the binary in, so you get a much better distributable. Hey, what's up, Red Rebel Sheep? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But let's see. We need to do 3 commands to get this kicked off. Import upstream 387. That should pull down the Python version. Hopefully we don't drop frames. Clear Hunch says, Anthony, do you have an interview today? His shirt is buttoned up. Oh, so Clear Hunch, I guess this is the first first normal stream that you've made it to, because you've been there for a lot of the Advent of Code streams. Although you have a 2-month subscriber badge. How have you not been to one of these streams? I always wear a button-up shirt for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday streams. Is it DH-virtualenv? Yes, that is the other tool that I was going to talk about. The server says, how do companies manage / pay for infrastructure as a service? Do they have a non-person bound credit card? At my university job, we need to pay for our personal card and then get it back from the central department, which is a lot of paperwork. It depends. Some companies, depending on the size of the company, you'll either have an account set up for the business entity itself. But a lot of like smaller ones, it'll just be like, you know, the CTO puts down their credit card and pays for it, and then either gets reimbursed through payroll or something else. At Lyft, it was a mix, which is pretty embarrassing for a company as big as Lyft. Although they were trying to centralize a lot of that stuff into accounts payable, but you know, some of it was still like, you know, a random person on the security team was paying for thing out of pocket and then getting comped for it. Yeah. Sumner Evans says, did you ever solve day 20? Yes, I solved it on Sunday. Interestingly, if you look at my solve time, it's not stats, it's leaderboard stats. My solve time was 17:48 for part 1 and 17:48 for part 2, but in different units. But yeah, I went back with a clear head the next day after I had, you know, slept and not been super, you know, fucked up from streaming for 7 hours. Runbugs, refresh patches, Ubuntu. I guess we'll do, focal ships are 3.8. So we'll do Bionic. Please merge cleanly. I don't want to deal with merge conflicts in this shit. Okay, good. Runbugs, build. Okay, so we're gonna kick this off, let this run in the background while we look at everything else. Okay, so the first thing that I want to look at is both of these queues and the lambda. So this dead letter, there's 2 items in dead letter. There's actually 2 different bugs in here. We'll look at those in a sec, but I wanted to look at these 2 queues. If we set monitoring, and hey, what's up, Velux Ratio? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. And if we set this to 12 hours, we can see our big ol' wait time chunk here. And we can see that it finished. It took a lot longer today, which is interesting. It did create a lot more pull requests, but it completed in about 30 minutes. So that's pretty good. And I think this keeps us well under the API request limit, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, this queue looks fine. But when we look at the other queue, we're probably gonna see some stuff that's not ideal. This is to be expected because we have to process this serially. We look at the run queue though, we can see that this, I believe we see that this spiked to some really old messages. If we look at 12 hours, and this is weird, these times don't line up at all. 1800 is when the auto update kicked off. Unless there's some like DST wackiness going on here. But yeah, there's a period of slowness here. Where, you know, we got up to 12 minutes behind. That's pretty bad. But we'll probably be putting in some auto scaling to make this work in the future, because I only have two workers running right now. Also, it's interesting that in the middle of this, this is not actually the best marker of this, because some of this is queuing because it's free tier. This is a better measure of it. So anytime this is 0, that means that things are just completely blocked. Approximate number of messages visible. This is a better marker of this. So when this got up to 107, this means that there were 107 things in the queue waiting, and we probably should scale up to solve these a little bit better. So I'm going to be building some auto scaling at some point. I still don't think it's completely necessary for normal execution. Just during this auto update, it's a little bit painful. Hey, what's up, user 95787? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. What the fuck, DH Virtual Env is under the Spotify org? Yeah, Spotify uses it. Or at least they created it. I don't know if they use it anymore. I've actually contributed to DH Virtual Env. Spotify/DH Virtual Env. I added some features specific to Yelp. I don't know that they're actually still used or not, but at one point I was in like the top 5 contributors. I don't think that's true anymore. Yeah, 3 commits back in 2016. I catch it sometimes, just normally have the window up while working. Sounds good. Sounds good. I saw day 20 part 2 at 4 a.m. after 6 hours of streaming. Oh my. M2Dev.net is continuing the gift sub they got from Yolo Schmolo. Thank you for continuing your sub, M2Dev.net. Appreciate that. Sorry it didn't show up. Hey, what's up, Dudley2Y? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. NKL SPM says, what is he building? Oh, I forgot to do set today. Set today, working on MISC, open source, Python. Looking at how the precommit.ci auto updater went. Let's see. Upgrading dead snakes, fixing some broken builds, and that, and hopefully that's good enough. Hey, what's up, Kevin Stoberg? Good to see you again. Hello, hello. Panada says, I was pretty happy with my day 20 performance. If you know that you can implement rotation/flip as a matrix multiplication, it gets easier than thinking about corners and such. Yeah, I guess, to some extent. What's up, user 95787, who says, bang MOTD, and the bot replied hi. Apparently that's what the current MOTD is. Hey, what's up, DemoDev12? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. But yeah, this is something that in the future will get solved with auto scaling. But for now, it's just gonna deal. And you know, when this gets higher later, I'll fix it better. It's a little sad that this doesn't auto scale yet, but I don't know. That's a to do. Brayden Owensk says, what are you coding on? I'm trying to learn AOC. Cool. What day of Advent Code are you on? I have solutions on my YouTube channel if you ever get really stuck and you want to see how I approached them. I have a playlist of them there. But I am working on a bunch of miscellaneous open source stuff. In the background right now, we're building Python 3.8.6, which is the latest release that just came out several minutes ago. Literally 15 minutes ago. So building this so I can upload that. I have a few buggy things that I want to look at. Oh, also I want to look at how this did. There should be 5 failures in here. Monitoring. And I gotta look at 12 hours, and then this period here. Interesting. The ones that failed pretty quickly. It's actually a really weird pattern. We didn't have any timeouts, so that's good. But yeah, there were 2 bugs here, and if we look at these 2 bugs, one of them I don't understand. And the docs are really unclear about it. Let's see, dead letter. So if we look at send and receive messages and we pull for messages, there are 2 messages in here. One of them, well, I know what that one is. One of them, this one is a delete. So this person installed the app and then deleted the app. And I don't know why GitHub didn't send me a notification for this. Or if they did, like why I'm not receiving it properly. But this repository doesn't have Pre-commit CI configured, so it shouldn't have run at all, and that's why it failed. If you see here, they just have GitHub Actions, they don't have Pre-commit CI. Which confuses me because, yeah, because it's still in my database. So I need to figure out how to purge these. Well, I'm probably going to make a periodic job that purges these, because apparently, you know, the webhook doesn't seem to be working. I do need to get better about finding the errors in the webhooks, because it's possible that the webhook errored and I just didn't know about it. But the more likely thing is that GitHub didn't send me a proper webhook for this one. So I need to figure out that one. This one I don't understand. So, and again, this is another case of GitHub not sending me a webhook, but in a different way. So this repository, cv_generator, you'll notice that it redirects to ResumPy. And for some reason, all of the API requests except for the get operations succeed. And the get operation sent back if we can see it here, log stream. The get operation sent back a 307 error. Which is a redirect. And I don't know the reason for that. But yeah, this is the error that we get for that. So we tried to hit the API make tree endpoint. All the other endpoints succeeded. And we got a 307 temporary redirect, which is really weird for a post request. At least I think it's a post request. It's hard to see because we don't see it here. But we could look at the code and figure out what happened there. But I don't know what's going on here. It has to do with the rename. I don't know why it got renamed. But presumably we can fix this and demo it really easily. So we'll work on this later. I think this is really easy to fix. But it's, of course, you know, a bit of a strange error. But yeah. Your day sounds more fun than mine. I've been implementing unit tests all day on a repo I had not been very diligent with. I swear I'll never do this again. Yeah, test early and often, right? Hey, what's up, Salcontra? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Each AOC stream, Eric comes by and sets MOT funny stuff. Yeah, he does. It's pretty good. Numpy goes brrr. Johnny Silverhand says, did you get any call from the company you interviewed for? Yes, they have set up another interview in January. So in 2 weeks and 1 day, I'll be doing my next interview. Somebody write MOT so I don't feel like I've wasted my 250 babbies. Hey, what's up, 11's Ghost? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Is 307 an error or should it just follow the redirect, says Jaruk. So interestingly, from what I understand in the spec, HTTP 307, a temporary redirect on a GET should be followed. Redirect start code indicates that the resource has been temporarily moved to the URL by the location headers. This is useful when you want to give an answer to a put method that is not the uploaded resource, but a confirmation message. The only difference in 307... The method and the body of the original request are reused to perform the redirected request. So it sounds like 307 is supposed to be retried with the new, or with the same body and request and request method, but it looks like urlib doesn't handle this, but it does handle redirects, so it's just handling 307 incorrectly. Python 3 urlib request 307 site bugs not Python, don't worry. I wonder if this is a bug in Python. This new Google feature really is annoying. I really don't like it. Oh no, we're matching line 307. I think this is the relevant issue though. Accepted. Uh, 307. What method should post be directed for? Action required may be carried out by the user agent. 307 should indeed be redirected as a post, but it should ask the user first. No, it shouldn't. It should just rerun it. If the 307 status code is received in response to an object other than get or head, the user agent must not automatically redirect the request unless it can be confirmed by the user. Oh, I see. So that's why they've chosen to implement it that way. So I will have to change that, I guess. Left by the speaker says, best of luck with the interview. Sounds good. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Have you convinced Max to come again for a practice interview? I mean, I don't know if I would have to convince him. I would probably just be like, hey, you want to do this? Kevin Stroberg says, would you be interested in freelancing? I'm part of an invite-only network of high-paying gigs. Saying top toll, but better. Projects usually pay around 150 to 200 an hour. I mean, sure. Freelancing sounds fun. Okay, so I do need to handle the 307. Although I think I can avoid handling the 307 in a different way. But we'll look at that later. I have other stuff to do first. But yeah, the redirect here is weird. Pigment CI should really notice this repository name change. GitHub does send webhooks for this, so I think GitHub just dropped the ball somewhere. I don't really know though. DM me your work email. Okay. All right. Keyboard cam. I mean, it's the same one that I use for open source, so it's not like it's secret. But I sent you a whisper. Brandon says, sorry I'm new, but can I use HTML for AOC? I mean, it's possible to implement the problems using HTML. I probably wouldn't, though. I sent a screenshot. This is weird. How is Git exist but bash does not? Oh. They typed this out by hand, and I was like, that's not what pre-commit's output looks like, so you must be pulling my leg here. But they weren't. They just typed it out differently for some reason. Just copy and paste the output. Why is it so hard? Ugh. Ugh. Lucas Sitsi says, I work 6 hours on the project, but I say I work 12. That stonks. Email, you don't want to get spammed. Don't want to get spammed. Yeah, I mean, that one I already get spammed enough, but I at least read all the emails that go there. I suppose you could emulate a manually operated Turing machine without web pages and hyperlinks. I mean, yeah, you could implement it with CSS, probably. DDelp says, I believe you can install git bash without bash, or you can make it to where bash isn't on the path. Yeah, it doesn't have to be on the path, but when git invokes git hooks, it does so with bash available. Hey, what's up, James Gamer? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Kevin Joberg says, thanks. Didn't know you had a Pornhub email address. Right? Screenshot is still better than a photo of the whole monitor with a bad angle and a flashlight. Oh, yeah, it's true. They could have taken a photo with their cell phone camera. That's definitely a thing that could have happened. Okay, let's try and address these 4 things. They should be really straightforward. Let's start by doing AOC 2018. Why I'm still keeping things up to date, I don't know. I have edited it a few times since the end. I also made the mistake in 2018 to not zero prefix these. Okay, so if I run make, it should reproduce the problem for this repository. It has to do with the version of, or the changes I made to my markdown library here, which I did bump the major version, but I didn't go back and fix all of the callers, so I gotta fix the callers here. This does a lot of npm shit, so we wait a little bit. Do you have a LinkedIn or should I leave it blank? I do have a LinkedIn. I think if you search my name on LinkedIn, I'm the only one that comes up. Although there are 4 of me that have the same. How do I get this? There we go. Here's my LinkedIn. Please don't add me on LinkedIn, random people. Well, there you go. That's me. I don't know why it still says it Lyft. I definitely clicked the like I no longer work at this company thing. Yeah. See, there's an end period here. Why do you still say Lyft? Silly LinkedIn. I'm actually about to write a guide for our team about asking for help with the code, and the no screenshot rule is going to be behind the list. Any other things people should do to make things nicer for people? Copy paste the whole command. What else? Include the full output. Don't limit any of the output. Show all the versions that you're dealing with. Don't take a screenshot. Yeah, I don't know. Those are usually what I go for. Rudolph Dust Game says, gave up on today's AOC for now. Don't know why my code sucks. 21 or 20? I feel like 21 was easier than 20. Can't imagine you failing an interview. How is that possible? Says Random Neo. The only times I've interviewed and haven't gotten an offer was when I walked out of the interview because it was so bad. But yeah. Oh yeah, I mean Reddit was one of the ones I walked out on. That's your title. You can work at a company to define the title as other. Oh, I see. Well, I don't really use LinkedIn, so I'll have to change it. I have an OnlyFans.org email. Nice. Wait, .org? ASC day 21 was very easy. I thought it was quite boring, actually, disappointing for so late in the calendar. What was bad about the Reddit interview? This was in like 2015. The first person that interviewed me asked me a question, and they were like, all right, you need to store IP addresses mapped to usernames. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm just going to use like boring old relational store because it's not that much data. And they were like, well, you know how many IPv4 addresses there are, right? And I was like, yeah. It fits in, you know, this size integer. And they're like, well, imagine if you have a string for each one of those. And I'm like, yeah, like, okay, I can multiply this out. I did the math in my head, and I was like, it's about, you know, somewhere between 4 and 40 gigs. And I'm like, you know, it's 2015, so storing 40 gigs on a machine is essentially free. Like, that's not big data. And so I was like, yeah, I don't need to do this. And he's like, well, what if we wanted to scale this solution? I'm like, copying 40 gigs around is child's play. Like, this isn't big data. This isn't terabyte scale. There's no reason to bring in like fucking heavy armed, you know, optimized HDFS bullshit into this. Like, I can just fucking throw it at RDS and be done, or, you know, run a MySQL, or God forbid I could copy a SQLite database. Honestly, copying a SQLite database to each of the hosts would have been way easier. But this guy wanted me to like hyper over engineer something that was dead fucking simple, and I was like, this is ridiculous. You don't know what you're talking about. Bye. But yeah, that was the thing that happened. Okay, but anyway, this finished. So we have a problem with the Mistoon renderer here, and I think it's because this specifies a specific version. And I think if we just unbound this, like run make, this will upgrade and just work. I don't know why I pinned the version there. I guess I could blame. What is this commit? Manual bumping of the version. Let's figure out the previous version to that. Add slides for YouTube episodes. Literally the first check-in, so there's probably no reason for it being pinned. Oh, this is still broken. Weird. Where do you come from, raw HTML? Markdown to presentation. I could have sworn I fixed this, right? Didn't we fix this, like... No, I didn't fix this. And there's no tests. Right. We fixed this somewhere else, though. Markdown code blocks. Oh, yeah, this is wrong. So I gotta figure out that thing there. Oh, this built. Did we build cleanly? No. Damn it. Oh, it means we have to rerun this. That's annoying. Fortunately, I have a little thing where I can manually fix this. Fix symbols. Oh, shit. Rebase-i this, reorder those two commits, and then build again. It's more interview for a company, not for you. Yeah, pretty much. I have different emails for certain websites. I see. They asked a stupid question. Yeah, very stupid question. I also walked out of, what was the other one I walked out of? Quora. they also asked a stupid question. They wanted me to do like some super fucking over-engineered wire protocol to send a binary tree over the wire. And I mean, I did it, and I was like, here, this would work, but honestly, this is unmaintainable garbage, and you'd be 100% better to just do gzip JSON. They were not amused with that. That's pretty funny. Where I work, we literally have multiple mappings of the entire v4 space to other values for reverse lookup. No need to over-engineer when storage is cheap. Engineers are way more expensive. Yeah. Yeah. 4.2 billion different IP4s. Yeah, right? Well, and a lot of those are reserved, so you can assume that they're much smaller. Is it weird getting used to a split keyboard? I got this out of the box, and my first typing on it was at 97 words a minute, so I was slower than my standard keyboard, and I still am slower than my standard keyboard. Yeah, but I don't know, it wasn't that much work to get it happening. They should have asked about V6, but it's 2015, nobody was using it. I mean, yeah. I actually mentioned V6. I was like, yeah, you could make this a scale problem with V6. But even if you make it a scale problem with V6 and you assume every device in the world is somehow in your database, is somehow connecting to your website, you still don't have a problem of big data. It's still not a problem of scale at that point. Like you could turn it into a problem of scale if you were like, you know, if IoT was a thing back then and like every IoT device phoned into your portal, but like designing such a system that has impossible constraints is a waste of everyone's time. Zetter says, did somebody spill wine on your terminal or is it just Ubuntu? Yeah, Hey, what's up, Ethan? Hello, hello. Apparently I've been exposed to someone who tested positive for COVID, so no holiday times. Yikes. Well, hopefully you don't get sick. Alright, we gotta fix this thing. GitHub, acetyl /markdown code blocks. Let's see what we changed here. Markdown code blocks. Code and info. Info, optional, stir. Stir. And then how do we get info? Oh, info is lang. If info. Ooh, I made a comment block. That's kind of cool. And then highlight takes a renderer. I think this is still the same. Let's see if we do -e this and make if it succeeds. Yeah, no, that's plenty of v6 addresses, but like you wouldn't store them all in one database. Block code missing one. Oh. What? Block code missing one required positional argument info. Oh. Oh. We need to call the super thing right. Where did lang come from? What? Oh, this needs to be equals none. Equals none. So it should succeed now. Cool. Kevin Stroberg says, 10x developer interview question, why are manholes round? Why are manholes round? Why are manholes round? Presumably some manufacturing constraint. That would be my guess. IoT should only connect to the main hub, not the internet. I agree, CyberBenny, but there's so many shitty IoT devices. Dynamic Coding says we can't have holiday time because of this new mutant strain. Is there a new strain of COVID? COVID-20? The covers don't fall into the hole. I mean, you could build a... Oh, I guess if you had a square manhole, the cover would fall in. Huh. I guess that is clever. You could do it with hexagons, though. I mean, I guess the question is, why are they not square? Is the more specific question. The word manhole sounds awkward for non-native speakers. It sounds awkward for native speakers, too. Immune strain is prevented by the vaccine according to German health ministry. Oh. Anyway, I think this thing is going to succeed after it installs node modules a bajillion times, so I'm just going to Control-C this. Master Markdown code blocks 3. I thought I had fixed this before, but I guess not. Fixes for Markdown code blocks 3.x. If it wasn't dark outside, I'd go and try and find a square manhole. I don't think that there are any, right? You could probably do one with like a hinge instead of like pulling the whole thing off. That would maybe work. Then you don't have to worry about rotation. There's a new strain in Great Britain is up to 70% more infectious. Oh, can we call it an inspection hatch? That is a better name there. Origin git push origin head. There we go. Why tab to branch. Boo boo boo. Hey, what's up, Marsma? Hello, hello. Doing well. Knowledge says you're a manic culture and good taste. Have you thought about writing your own firmware? Firmware for what? I have written firmware for a little teeny microcontroller. Oh, why are you done already? Oh, because you don't have any tests. It's just Precomment CI. On Precomment CI. Well, speedy! Yay! Because the queue is not backed up. Cool. Merge. Delete. O.O.32. Gotta go grab my pipette password. If the new stream came to America, then I feel it would be fucked and shut off again. Yeah. Right? Your own firmware, like brain replacement, says Metalhead? Oh, that would be wild. Hey, what's up, JB Pratt? Hello, hello. G-Delsp says, did you see that GitHub has auto-delete branch after PR merge in repo settings now? Yeah, it's been there for like 2 years. But there isn't a way to control it with the API, still. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to write a Selenium script that goes over all my repos and clicks that little stupid check marks. But it's the setting is kind of useless unless you can automatically do it. So I checked it in repositories that I think are the most important, but like, you know, manually going into here and scrolling down to this spot here and like checking this box is, you know, a real fucking pain in the ass. And I have so many repositories. I have 117 that I have to do that in. I just simply don't have time. They fixed the error. They did fix that error. Better question is, would you allow Python code to run in your brain? Think of all the stuff for the garbage collector. Right? They fixed the error popping up in deleting branch. They did do that. It'd be so nice if you could set it as default, right? I was wondering about that. We use GitHub Enterprise at work. Sad it's not available in the API. Yeah, it's awful. Just hire an intern to do it. I'm probably just gonna write a script. Because it is fucking useless without being able to do that. So okay, so that should have fixed this one, and I believe this one as well. So if I don't know if GitHub Actions reruns on close reopen. Let's try it. See what happens. Close reopen and close reopen. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So that should fix that there. It does. Nice, 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 nice. They call me Toho says Python is too slow for my brain. Got a big brain in the chat. One does not simply click a checkbox manually. I mean, I would have to do, let's see, I would have to type 117 URLs. I would have to click the settings tab, click the checkbox, wait for the checkbox, and then close the tab. That's probably like, 440 clicks and a whole fuck ton of URL typing. There's simply no way I'm going to do that. It causes a sync, so all CI should rerun on close reopen. So they actually send different events. There's 4 events that happen. There's open, close, sync, which is when you push, and then there's reopen, and they're all separate. And normally, or at least the way Pigment CI is configured, open, reopen, and sync all trigger the same behavior. But not all CI systems rely on that. Damn, you're still failing. Probably it selected the old version. Yeah, let's select the old version. Oh yeah, it's super selected the old version. We have to make a change here. Use latest markdown to presentation. Yeah, which means this other one's going to fail too, probably. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna switch off this tab. Otherwise, it ruins the encoding. So it's wet. All repos with Selenium? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. DDL says, looking at the network behavior from the UI, it looks like the delete branch is a merge type. You could write a script to open directly to the settings page, click the box. Yeah, that's what I want to do with Selenium. You could just archive the repo. It's true. It's true. This probably has the same thing as well. Use latest markdown to presentation. Hey, what's up, Two Eyes? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Okay, this one should be succeeding now, and then this one should succeed as well. So that'll handle those two. This one is more involved. This one should be an easy fix. Get clone, github.com. I kind of want to get rid of this project because I'm not maintaining it anymore. But if we git checkout and do talk-py 36, so I know the error is it's going to import 6 and fail, and that's just because 6 is no longer dependent on by anything. It's not getting pulled in. So what is 6 being used for here? Literally 6.path. Weird. Very weird. I guess the easiest is to just depend on 6 here. Now this should succeed. I probably need Jashar. Yeah. That's the bad thing about periodic updates. You have to maintain old stuff. It's true. What was the noise? Make a clip. I didn't hear it. Yeah, we're still using NPR. This is another reason that I don't want to maintain this thing. It sounded like a train horn. Let's make a clip. Make a clip. RIP 3.6 December 2021. Make a clip. Clip it. The tests depend on 6. That should fix that one. The last one is hard to fix. I don't know that it's possible to fix it. Oh shit, DDels just linked this in the Dixoid. Oh shit! Delete branch on merge is now a setting that you can set here. This is bullshit, because I created a bug on GitHub a long time ago, and they're like, yeah, we'll update you when we change this. Lies. Oh, why is the text weird? This highlight color is different than this highlight color. Do you see that? Is it just me? That's cool though. Do we wanna do an all repos auto fixer for this? Even before Freeze talks by a train horn. I mean, that'll be pretty amazing. Just a burglar? You're a liar! For Anthony, there's only 0 or 100% desk coverage. It's true. It's true. Not to sidetrack you. I mean, this is a sidetrack kind of day. We're just kind of working on whatever. It's not really any specific thing here. Yeah, fuck off. Sorry, I was talking to myself. I got an email from this build feeling. Okay, so we can merge this one now. And we can merge this one now. And this one should succeed pretty soon. Well, as soon as Azure Pipelines wakes up and runs. I wish there was an API option for auto merge. It'll probably come eventually. Hey, what's up, Kawaha? Kahawa? Hello, hello. Codeblue says, didn't realize when I was talking about Ubuntu and Python versions that somebody mentioned the PPA dead snakes, and apparently this is yours as well. I'm everywhere, Codeblue. Everywhere. If you don't do it now, you'll probably never do it, so I say do it now. Yeah, we'll do it now. Alright, I want to hear the train horns. When is it? I don't hear it. Oh, right there. I think I just restarted the music. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Does this sound the same? It's right at the beginning of this one. Maybe? Come on, start. I think it's at the beginning of this song. I think it's just the song. There is a train that's right by me, but I don't think the train went by. I don't fucking know. This is the spot in the music, right, when I press. There's now somebody screaming outside, so that's interesting. But yeah, it could have been a horn. Who knows? I was just hoping it wasn't something inside my house. Seems like any issue. Hey, don't use that. It sucks. Use mine. I mean, kind of. Hey, what's up, Brayden? Who says, "What are you coding on again?" All sorts of random stuff. We've fixed 3 problems so far. And we're gonna build an auto repo, or all repos auto fixer. After I see how much work this thing is. Because this is actually an issue that was opened here. About this. Well, I don't actually know. Should look at the output before I claim that it is a thing. I'm pretty sure it's that issue. Which unfortunately is causing a crash, which I'm very surprised about. Because this text is not matched. Not a crash though. Oh, this is a bug in PyTest. Nice. Nice. Holy fuck, these are all sorts of broken. Oh wait, no, this is just the output. This test is these tests are really confusing because I'm running PyTest in PyTest, and so the PyTest failure is part of PyTest. And so we get the output twice, and the failure and the success, and it's just like, oh. It's really, really hard to see what the actual problem is. But it looks like it's probably just this output here. If I had to guess. But let's clone this thing and look at it. GitHub /pigments PyTest. But yeah, let me leave myself a note to auto delete PR thingy thing. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I'm already in the directory. Git checkout increment talk-dashy py38. Sure, sounds good. I hear nothing, says I satisfied. Hey, what's up, Octavius? Hello, hello. I haven't seen patch verb for APIs in a while. Don't they usually use put for updating things? Either of them, I guess. I don't know if I should be grateful or sad I can't hear it. Oh no. Brandon says, what are you running it on? Is it Node or... What am I running what? The bot? Chatbot's just a Python script. If you do bang bot, you can learn more about it. Hey, what's up, Darktway? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Or are you talking about Precommit CI? Precommit CI is an AWS Lambda running on API Gateway. Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff. Tony-chan. So since I'm bad at CSS, I thought maybe getting into a framework thingy might be a good idea. What do you recommend? I've heard Tailwind is the new hotness. I don't know much about CSS. I don't know much about... Well, I know a lot about CSS. I don't know much about Tailwind. But I hear it's the cool new hotness that everyone should use or whatever. But again, I don't know. What is the it you're talking about, Braden? The it. What am I... Testing the tests, right, Newbie Pirate? Is the problem that you're nesting testing harnesses? No, it's not that. Notepad is so bright. Yeah, this isn't Notepad. 100% test coverage on my framework too. One file is ignored because I can't test assertion failure, but that file only contains 2 static variables, and change them to not call assertion failure is tested. Don't bang bots. That's how you get a virus. He doesn't know about CSS, he's just very passionate about it. Darktway says, I use quite a few of the tools you develop in my daily work. Awesome to stumble upon you here. Well, welcome to the stream, Darktway. If your work has funding for open source, consider sponsoring me because I'm currently unemployed and would like to continue to make open source a career choice. But, you know. um, does this generate the demo even when it fails? How does this thing work? Oh, here we go. We can actually look at the different outputs here. So we had 3 test failures. This is why the test output is fucking garbage. Test only skips is different. Hey, what's up? Desai Desu? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. And so this is the real output, and this is my output. So these look the same, so that one's fine. But this is different. Oh my god, it's really bad. Why is it so bad? Oh, I know why. Because it looks for skipped and then white space and then this, not this parenthesized bit here. So that's the problem. That's why it looks so silly. But that should be pretty easy to fix. I just need to look for an optional parenthesized region here, I think. But I'm gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back, and I will see you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. How's it going, chat? Oh man, you guys said a lot of stuff while I was gone. Insert Family Guy CSS meme, yeah. J Pratt says, what do you mean? You're a full-time streamer, right? Hearing background noise, it sounds like a loud fan. When you go quiet, it goes away. Oh yeah, my heater just turned on, so I guess I could RTX to fix that. Do. And then turn green. What are you doing? Come on, RTX voice. Get your shit together. Please. Weird. Usually it's like instant to set up. I don't know why it's lagging today. Oh, it had set up, it just hadn't re-rendered. I see. Talk a little bit, and then is the background fan noise gone now? It's just magically gone. You should have bank sponsor to link to a clip of this. Yeah, maybe. But anyway, sorry about the background noise. The heater in my house. I don't have the heat around very often, so. How do you generate dynamic test cases with PyTest like a dictionary input sending different combinations of JSON inputs to a web server and tests? Newbie Pirate, you're probably looking for parameterize, which, yeah, there's 2 videos. Look at both of these. They're different examples of parameterize. That might be helpful there. Don't you know full-time streamers run ads? Free doesn't, so he's not a full-time streamer. Yeah, I don't like to click that button. Because I feel like it kicks a lot of people off the stream. I keep seeing that big blue fidget thing, some sort of emergency abort stream button. Abort! That'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny. Who's up, Fergus Thompson, who says, so you want to be a software engineer at Google? No, absolutely not. As far away from a place that I want to be. Darkway says, let's just say that talks and PyTest are part of the framework being used to test 5G web services. Wait, does that mean that PyTest and talks are giving everyone COVID? I'm kidding, of course. 100% kidding. 5G does not cause COVID. But it is a funny meme. I have to watch all your clips on YouTube for Python and configuring projects on GitHub. Oh yeah, I have some of those as well. Yeah. Much better. Good. Okay, cool. Good that it'll be some free time on free time. It's so magical. You're a witch. Yeah, RTX voice is kind of amazing. How cold is it there? It's 37 in Wisconsin. Oh, that's the wrong window. Sorry about that one. Weather 95401. It is 53 Fahrenheit in freedom degrees, 12 Celsius. Looks like we're gonna get some rain later this week, which I guess is fine. Clip it in the context, yeah. Parameterize is what I use right now, but it repeats tests like I have to keep a param empty for every value and it gets combined with other values. In a cross join. Oh, clip it out of context? Yeah, the talks causes COVID. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. You mean tyranny degrees? Yeah, that's more accurate. Okay, let's see if we can fix this. So, unfortunately, pigment flexors are a giant fucking pile of regular expressions. So let me show you how this thing works right now. Pigments pytest.py. There is a giant pile of regular expressions here. And how does this work? I'm looking for progress line. This is the one. This is the one that controls how this thing works. So how do we enter that in the first place? Progress line is beginning, followed by non-white space, followed by a space, followed by a look ahead that's either a non-white space or a new line, followed by a space, followed by as many spaces, and then a bracket. And past or dot. Oh god, this shit's fucking complicated for some reason. Progress line I think is what I'm looking for. Any character followed by a bracket and then a percentage. It's freezing here in Arizona, only a high of like 75. Octavia says, how do you create a Python command line / application and run it without putting Python file name.py? I go over that in, I believe, the very first explains video. Yeah, I talk about that in the first explains video, but the TLDR is at least if you're packaging it with setup tools, you can make a setup tools entry point, a console script, and this will be the executable name, and this will be the module, and then a colon, and then the function it runs. So in this case, it runs, it runs def main in pyupgrade.py. So that's one way. The other way is you just make a script with a shebang. Workspace scratch Python. Like github fork, for instance. This is a script that has a shebang. It has the executable bit set. It has no extension. Oh, you can't see that because it's behind my face. No extension. And that's another way that you can do that. Mine says regex. Yeah, regular expression. Isn't there a site/tool to check what failed your regex? See, this is a parse tree. So Pigment has their own like special regex parser thing. So I actually just have to remember how this thing works. I don't think it's that complicated. It's really just like finding where the progress line bit comes in. My guess is that it's jumping into progress line when it shouldn't be jumping into progress line. And it should be hopping into the warning thing here. Warn P. Warn P and P. Warn P is this jumps into here. Okay, so it's no longer matching this skipped is the problem, I think. This just looks so silly. What is the bug here? Where's oh, this is just a real annoying thing to debug. Warn P is the push. Progress. Yeah, so the reason this is so complicated is PyTest does this weird thing where the first test that fails causes all of the percentages to be red after that. This was one of the last changes that was added by the person that we kicked out of the project. I really don't like it because it makes the output a lot harder to read, in my opinion. But unfortunately, it's stuck that way, and so we're continuing forward with that. So that's what makes all of this so much more complicated. Before that, this was all just one list of regular expressions, and it was really easy to follow. But now it's a lot harder to follow. Hey, what's up, board anyway? And Do It Dusha, thank you both for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So if I have to generate a dictionary containing 4 values and I want 4 test cases for each of them being wrong, empty, and I use the stacking approach, it will create that many tests. Yeah, so just don't stack them is the answer there. It's a Marriage of Mine who says, do you have a list of past projects that you work on that others can try to do themselves while learning? I mostly just build stuff for myself. I don't know that I have like, I built a thing and then and like it's a fully complete thing that someone else would build another copy of the same thing. I don't know. But no, not really. I just kind of build stuff for me, I guess. Left knee, that's a rare one. Oh, was it? This is the right knee. Yeah, you're right. I usually don't show my left knee. Are you talking about that person again? Yes. Yes, Knowledge. I am talking about that person again. What are your thoughts on when to raise exceptions versus returning none or false? It depends on the situation, but almost always, like returning or raising an exception in an exceptional case is the right thing to do. Untamius, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Cat Peasant at 2 months, GM Rubik's, Coding Garden for 2 months, Eleven's Ghost, and Chups to the Max for 4 months. And you're right, you do get some buttons, chat. Some buttons, but thank you for the gift subs, Octavius. Really appreciate your continued support to the channel. um, but yeah, I think like returning none or false is kind of weird. Like if you have a truly exceptional case, raise an exception. Um, oh, excuse me, sorry. Um, yeah, so my guess is this is getting matched somehow, and we should have been jumping into um, the other progress line instead. Okay, so a forward look ahead for some text followed by this should jump us into progress line. And although we do insert these ones earlier, so progress line dot extend warn p. Yeah, I'm just confused why skipped is not matching there. It's very strange. Let's see. How can I debug this? I forget how this thing works. I forget how to debug stuff in here. I guess we could put something into progress line. Oh, how does this thing work again? So it's not this part here for sure. It's not this part here for sure. It's not failures. It should be this. Um, ah, dang it. There's more spam YouTube comments. Spam YouTube comments. Yes, that's true. But yes, this is spam bots. Report. Because their profile eventually links to porn. For him, if you change your mind and want to quit without running the command, type CQ. Yeah. If you return non-zero from the editor or delete all the contents, it won't run the command. Ooh. Neat. Didn't know about regex replacing commands. That's cool. But only if the regex is super simple / you trust yourself to write regex correctly the first time. Okay, cool. Replied to all the YouTube comments. Confirm Fernie is near puritanical and doesn't like porn. I mean, I don't think it has any place in YouTube comments. I think we can all agree on that. Oh, this should be done now. Did you succeed this time? Yep. Cool. Runbooks release. I gotta watch this one so that I catch it as I type in my GPG. Well, I'm not gonna type in my GPG. We're gonna paste my GPG password. But this should release 387 2 Dead Snakes, and I will have to do it for Xenial as well. but I'm gonna sit here and wait for that because I don't want to forget. Why are you taking so long? Oh, also, I'm probably gonna drop frames during the upload. Although Launchpad bandwidth limits their stuff, so maybe I won't drop frames. We'll see. We will see. Come on, get your shit together. So slow. Okay, and then paste. All right, are we gonna drop frames during the upload? Oh, yep. Damn it. Shit. Yeah, we dropped frames during the upload. Oh, we're still dropping frames. Okay, so we should be back now. Sorry about that. At least I let you know before we drop frames. I gotta figure out a way to fix this. Like somehow limit the bandwidth of my VM or do something fancy with that. But anyway, Ubuntu/Xenial, and then we gotta cherry pick this. I thought you were not a GPG guy. You need GPG to do these packages, so that's the only thing I use it for. There's not much you can avoid there. All right, so we got to do this one more time. Shouldn't VirtualBox have a bandwidth limiter? I don't know that it does. Network. I'm using the bridged adapter for one, so I don't think the bridged adapter has a way to do this. Because it's literally like a hardware adapter. Actually, no, this is not a hardware adapter. Let's see if we go here. Might add some other one. Network, NAT adapter. Cloud network, experimental. Yeah, it looks like there's probably not a fancy network one. But are you ready for more frame drop, chat? This one I have to type in my GPG password twice, if I remember correctly, because Xenial is weird. Does anyone know in chat when Xenial end of lives? I'd Google it, but surely someone can just tell me the answer. That would be faster than me looking it up while I have this in my clipboard. Because Xenial's getting pretty old now. I know Trusty end of life just 2 years ago, a year ago. But once Xenial's gone, then I really don't have to deal with that. Yeah, so enter the password once, and then twice. 2024? It's longer than I expected. All right, here come the frame drops, chat. Yep, there they are. Oh. I think a maximum bandwidth used for network transmission. Oh. Where's the... There we go. Bandwidth group name limit sets the limit to 20 megabits per second, assigns the group to the first and second adapters of the VM. Oh. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to play with this after stream. Actually, just put it in this document here. That's cool. That's neat. That's for end of life. End of support is what I care about. Because after end of support, I can't upload packages, so it looks like it's just next year. Because I don't care about extended support because I can't. You physically cannot upload packages to PPAs after that, after end of support is completed. Okay. So that's dead snakes out of the way. Let's figure out this thing. A. That's the actual output that it ran. Oh, that's this is gonna be fine. There's gonna be no problems here. This and dash V, right? Okay, so this is the output that we're getting, and then we got to figure out how to debug the Lexer. That's the ANSI Lexer we don't care about. This is our highlighter here. What? Oh. Oh, I have another thing to fix too. Dang it. My YouTube playlist updater failed. Oh, because I rotated the creds. Can they still do security stuff though? So so what happens with Ubuntu is after end of support happens, it enters their extended support where you can pay canonical money, and they will continue to build security packages for you. But you know can't run it for free essentially at that point. I mean, you can run it using the existing packages, but you don't get security updates. So you could do security updates yourself. Um, okay, so we have to somehow breakpoint into the pigments lexer, and actually debugging the pigments lexer sucked. But I know it should go into here, into progress line. And if it matches the current position and then white space, and then a positive look ahead for non-white space, then this part will be text. Oh, not white space and a new line. This is the problem here. So this is not matching the skip message that has a space in it. So that's where it's being a problem here. So I think if we do this, hey, what's up, Michaela? Hello, hello. Non-capturing group, this, or a parenthesis dot plus a parenthesis. That might just fix this. Why is the highlighting all fucked up here? What is going on? Probably because it's a raw string. what did that generate now? It didn't change it at all. But yeah, I think this is the problem here. This is matching the test part, and then it's supposed to match the. Oh, it's this plus then after. Uh, then an optional skipped message. No, still no. It's definitely this line is a problem. It's weird. It's very weird. It's very, very weird. I don't know what's going on here. Hey, what's up, Unskilled? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Did you change your Babby theme? The colors seem a little different. No, still the same theme, although there's something weird about the highlighter here. Is not space. Yeah, this is the file name and the tests. That's this portion here. Then this portion here should be the skipped message. And then this portion here should be this message here. And then we have white space afterwards. It should match. Yeah, the raw string coloring is all sorts of messed up. Yeah, so what's happening right now is it's not matching. It's not assuming it's a verbose message, so it's skipping over. It's just assuming that this is all part of the test name. I think. Yeah, what do we end up with here? Oh, we're much closer now. Yeah, we're much closer now. Because before it was highlighting this as past, so we fixed that line. Okay, so that's part of it now. We just need to fix this S. um, so how do we do that? We need to find the skipped token and annoyingly stateful. Yeah. It's super annoyingly stateful. It looks so dumb. Here, let me show you the one that where's the like all types? Different test types. We need verbose. Different test types, verbose. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't show it here. But if you have a passed test first and then a failed test later, this one will be green, then this one will be red. Yeah, this one is the same thing there. Nope. I don't know. Maybe I don't have an example of it, but oh, we have an example of it here. Oh no, we don't. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Nick Roy? Hello, hello. And Yoav, how's it going? Welcome back to both of you. Good to see you again. Okay, so we basically just need to. I don't think I can negative look behind. For warning, we need a special thing in here. Progress line W. Copy it, and we extend it by putting in warn P. Which pushes us into the warning context, and the warning context has the warning and the error. So the warning, we need to actually highlight two parts. We need to highlight the skipped part and its skipped reason. What's up, Kane423? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I wonder if xfail has the same thing. If test raise pytest.xfail wat. It does. So we need both skipped and xfail to handle this special thing here. Yeah. Let's see. Skip xfail equals. So we do want to capture this. We have special functions that we can use here. Yeah. Skip xfail reason. And this, I believe, takes match as match, stir, and a generator. How do I type this up here? Generator token none. Okay, so we need to put skip xfail to here. And I think that'll fix this. We need to breakpoint in here and figure out how to implement this. Although we can just guess based on this one up here. I think that's what we need to do. Maybe? That's that. Oh, we still have this annoying S in there. Why though? We should match this first. Um, do we do it in the wrong order though? Maybe. So these are the pushing ones for progress line. For the warning line, we should hit skip exfil before we hit this at all. Oh, you know what it is? Is it getting gobbled by this here? No, this is a look ahead. Not space plus followed by space, then a look ahead. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Is the difference between exfil and regular fail? Exfil is an expected failure. Hey, what's up, Arthino? Hello, hello. The regulus proxy progress line 2. Yeah, so this should only be in these ones. The progress line only handles successes, and the warning only handles warnings, or failure, or X fails, or skips. And so basically, what happens is the progress line will look ahead for warning or error, which is what this does here, and it will push into. Oh wait, Warren P should also do that. Yeah, so I think we need skip X fail P as well. Hey, what's up, CC? Yeah, thank you for that drink. That was helpful. Skip X fail. Root W and then progress line W. So we actually need skip exfil P and then warn P and error P. So this will push into the warning, push into the warning, push into the warning. I guess I could combine these in one piece somehow and do like a special coloring for this. But I think this will work now. And of course it does. Oh, it's so close, but we killed the space there. So we need to put the space inside of here. Ta-da! Ta-da! Hey, look at that. These are X fails. These are things that I have not handled in the highlighting yet. So I guess the question is, can I modify this regex alone? Maybe set this to skip exhale. I think this is fine. I think this splits it apart nicely. Commit dash M. Actually, we should do this on a different branch. Skip exfil reasons. Handle skip slash exfil reasons. Hey, what's up, Jake Harry? Hello, hello. Just add precomment CI to a repo. Nice. That's awesome. Codeblu says this is the keyboard you need, being the Pythonista you are. The W3 Schools link. It's not a W3 Schools link. I do like hot swap keyboards. Oh, it runs MicroPython? That's cool. Actually, I think I've seen his keyboard. This looks a lot like, what is it called? See, damn, what is that software called? The one that you use to program that I use to program this thing. So that's kind of neat. QMK. I was thinking CMK, and I was like, I know that's not right. Yeah, it does look like a lot like QMK. Marriage Mind says, I really wish I'm good enough to follow everything you're doing, but I'm not. Don't worry about not being able to follow everything, because I am all over the place. And this stuff is particularly complicated. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Isn't Python powered a negative thing? Probably for a low level thing. I don't know. If it's MicroPython, it's probably fine. Hey, what's up, ya boy Starlord? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Dim Sum Card, good to see you again. Hello, hello. Results 28. And the Devil Kid, how's it going? Welcome back. There's a button for Python called KMK. Huh? And CYK, but that has nothing to do with it. I see. I don't know what CYK is. I'm hoping that's not like a lubricant variant. So that would be pretty funny. Yeah, this is fine. I would prefer import lib.metadata so it matches the original code, and a quick readme which follows the other ones. You could mention in the readme that import lib.metadata be used instead of import lib metadata. Metadata. I hope I mentioned this in the actual video, but it's been so long. But yeah, I'm glad Chris put this together. I need to set pre-commit on this repo. I have not done that yet. It's an NLP thing. Oh, I see. I see. But anyway, this should pass, and then I'll rebase this patch, and then this should pass. So that should all be good. You gave an answer too recently. You have to wait after submitting an answer before trying again. Oh, you're doing AOC? Yeah. Yup. It's to prevent people from just kind of spamming answers. Zero Dan says, how did AOC go today? Last night was pretty easy. It was a pretty easy problem. I didn't get any points, but problem was really easy. If we look at personal stats, I spent a long time on the first part just like trying to figure out what the problem was trying to say. So I spent a long time doing this. Just like trying to understand what the problem was. But I made up 150 spots on part 2. I solved part 2 in 74 seconds. So it was pretty easy to do part 2 for me. But I spent a long time reading part 1. What do you mean spoilers? Oh, spoilers because this one took fucking forever? Or spoilers for the homepage? Sorry, Nalish. I don't know if the homepage is actually spoilers though, because yeah, I feel like what I cited is not possibly spoilers. So your part 1 solution was too generic. Yeah. Beat anything on day 20, part 2. Yeah, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair, Drew. Beating me on that one was not hard. I was 9 hours into a 12-hour stream, and my brain was super frazzled. I was not thinking straight. When I tried it the next day, I was like, oh, this is way simpler than I was making it out to be. Okay, so that should fix that. Then get fetch, get rebase, dash I origin master. And then we push this up, and it should succeed. And then after that, I will make a release. But we wait on that. Yeah. You guys want to see something that I was salty about this morning? I showed the problem set. I just showed the list of problems. I feel like that's not spoilery. Anyway, this morning I had an issue that was like, please upload wheels. Because it takes 240 seconds to build from source and 20 seconds when it's from a wheel. Um, and they're like, duplicate of this one, which, like, yeah, sure, fine, it is, kind of. Wheel support for AArch64 and 32-bit. The title is not actually a duplicate, but um, they closed it and they're like, we need to do some weird shit in setup.py. And either the information of that closed issue is incorrect or the installation is currently invalid. Pip installs from source by producing a wheel and then installing that, which is true. And then I demo it here. Here is pip, let's see, building a wheel and then installing from the wheel. So their dynamic setup.py code is never running. It's running, but it's not running in the context that they expect it is. So it's not doing anything. Um, and then I was like, is there somewhere I can track this? And again, this is on our roadmap. They didn't mention this. Where is the roadmap? And then they're like, we do not keep feature requests open for the sake of having an issue to record it. If we are tracking it elsewhere or have no intention of immediate implementation, we do not keep them open. Which is basically, fuck you, your issue is dead, and we're never gonna update you about it, and you have no way of tracking it. So good luck, have fun. Um, but anyway, that's what I was salty about this morning. Day 20 part 2 is outrageous. I've done it in like 3 hours and checked solutions from top coders, and none of them work for my data, even with changing some values to make it work. I think that sometime they just do that to let them pass and have no overall solutions. I see. Hey, what's up, beef coder? Beef coder. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Fuck you and fuck your issue. Yeah. Smile. But bullshit. Are you done yet? Can you finish already? Thingy thing? Oh, it's Pi Pi. Pi Pi is always slow. Especially coverage and especially pigments with coverage. So should we open an issue about wheel support on the Ansible GitHub repo? I don't think trolling them in that way is a good idea. Okay, auto delete PR thingy thing. We can work on that. How do I want to do this? So there's no way to set it as a default. I have a periodic watcher. Maybe I should code that into this. So what this thing does right now is it loads all of the repositories and it loads all my subscriptions and then tries to set the don't watch on them. But I think I want to modify this to also do this delete branch thing. Has GitHub stopped showing you stuff on the homepage? My homepage feed is usually pretty good. Yeah, this is mostly up to date. It definitely didn't show. It only showed like one of the pre-commit CI pushes though. So it definitely has filtered some of these events down. But yeah. Okay, this is merged, and then I will make a release of this. Oh, it's only set up as CFG. That's easy. 2. Upload pipeline, grab my password, paste that in there, copy unrelated text. Go to that issue and add some nice plus one. That's right, Haxwelly. That would be another thing, the way to piss them off. Argparse. I was trying to work on my C++ argparse thing this morning / night. Geez, I feel like I'm really struggling to make the minimum viable product. Yeah, argparse is pretty complicated. As Kook says, you need open shirt emoji for sure. I think we're gonna have a button emoji at some point, probably, maybe. I don't know. Obviously didn't tag the issue with I'm kind of a big deal. Right? What is the rate limit? I guess you could just do number of octothorpes minus number in sea monster and then guess between 10 and 20. Yeah, that is true, Drunk. That might have been a way to solve that by just cheating. I have over 300 confirmed kills. GitHub repos. GH has a successor tool now. What does that mean, Nalish? Okay, push that up. Okay, so that's done. Pigments high test. We also make sure I push this. We did. We did that one as well. That one. And we did that one. Oh, yeah. If you get hit by a bus, yeah. You can make an error to your repositories, which I think is kind of funny. It makes sense though. It's definitely a problem that actually exists, and I'm glad they put some amount of why are you here? Weird. Right, so what do I want to work on next? The auto delete PR thing? Let's see if we can retrieve that information from the API. So, interesting thing here. They have no indexed this page, which is weird because this is the new URL and this is the old URL. So the new URL is no indexed and the old URL is not. Also, why is this in Spanish? And Japanese. What? So this is the old, oh wait, this redirects to the new one now. I don't fucking know. But does this include the information that we're looking for in here? Does this include the delete thing? Leave branch and merge. It does. So we can retrieve those and set them all there. Maybe some should stop all those rogue buses that keep running over developers. Yeah, they say it's not a will. Yeah, for sure. Actually, oh no, now I'm just talking about the feature for when you die, someone else gets your repo. But there is a GH command line tool. I don't use it though. By the amount of repos you maintain / watch, is there ever a time where you do not have any notifications / to-do PR / mentions? At the moment I have 10 unread emails in my inbox, so yeah. M2DevNet, it says, maybe a stupid question, but does all repos work on Windows? I've never tried it on Windows. How would I try this? It should work. There will be parts of it that won't. There'll be parts of it that won't work. So that should be fine. This should be fine. Should be fine. This will be fine depending on what calls it. This will be problem if you're in command. But this is an interactive workflow. It's kind of optional. It's not part of the core. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. That should be fine. That should be fine. Yeah, so cloning will work. Find files will work. All repo scrap should work. Creating GitHub pull request should work. Sed might not, unless you have GNU sed installed, but this also is a problem on macOS. That's just fine. It's not really intended for that. But yeah, you'll have to make sure that you have a proper sed installed. Oh, and that uses xargs also. Oh, no, it doesn't use xargs. It just says xargs. We pretend to be xargs. So that'll need that. You don't care about Gitolite. Yeah, it should work fine on Windows. Except for that shell thing. But yeah. Magical command.exe appeared. Yeah. It's not tested on Windows though, so like, you know, might not work, but probably will. Should mostly be fine. I want to try it out. Yeah, I'd suggest trying it out with like a small repo filter first, just in case it does something wacky. But it, what we said there, or what we saw there, it looks like it should work. Okay, so right now we retrieve all of the repositories. I wonder if the pagination of repos get all thing. Oh, I was overly dry here. But let's see what this looks like. That didn't copy and paste. Copy and pasted the thing I had before. Repos? Fug. How do you get your token? From an environment variable. Yeah. Alright, this is risky. Hey, what's up, Prettyson? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Watchplays.get all repos token. There has to be a 200k battery reward for 12-hour coding stream in Windows non-VM. The problem is people already have 200k. Drink says, does the Git for Windows install enable the MSys/Unix tools by default? I think so. Kale says, have you heard of Swig? I have heard of Swig. It generates weird wrappers around C and C++ code. Actually, I think it's specifically C++ code. it's a real pain in the ass. Like it sounds great on the tin, but getting it to actually work is kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, does this contain the delete on thing? Default branch? No, it doesn't. Damn it. Oh, that really sucks. That really sucks. Why doesn't it have the same information as the repository blob? Why is this different? Aww. That's a real bummer. So that means I can't use the bulk API. Unless it's in here and I just don't see it. JSON.dumps repos 0. Yeah. PLZ confirmed to be pliz and not please. Yeah, this is watch pliz. Why do you call it weird? Oh, I've had, I don't know. I've had a lot of like, so Swig would be great if it worked 100% of the time and you never have to debug it. As soon as you have to debug it, it's just, it's hard. It's very, very hard. Because it's, it's this huge blob of generated code. You don't exactly know how any of the particular parts fit together, and just like stepping through all of it is really tricky. And it takes forever to build. So anytime anything even slightly goes wrong, it's just like, well, do I abandon how much I've invested into Swig, or do I try and debug this, or do I just say, oh well, this is just broken forever? Hey, what's up, dgrinderhz? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. You don't like debugging? I mean, I do when debugging makes sense. Debugging Swig there's no part of it that's fun. Okay, so I guess this means that I can't really put it into watch please because I would need to re-request, like I can't use this bulk API, so I guess all repos it is then. Django? I've written some Django, but I don't usually use Django. I'm more of a Slack. I'm more of a Flask person myself. Just because I find it a little bit easier to write web apps with. Okay. This is an autofixer that I made a little while ago. We are going to make the autofixer just have a side effect? Or maybe, well, we need credentials. Have you tried Fast API? I have not tried Fast API yet, but it's basically Flask, so it's not all that different. We need the API token. That's annoying. Maybe we'll just write a hacky version of this. Hey, what's up, Wireless Engine? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Jingle is close to being a drag and drop. Maybe if you're doing the dead simplest Django. That's not how I found Django to be. Wireless Engine says, yeah, I found the Twitch stream I was looking for, I guess. Well, welcome. Good to have you. How do I want to do this? Maybe we'll make a separate script for this. Let's see. Babby set delete on merge.py. Sure. Oh, we don't even need .py. User bin and Python 3. If name is main, then exit main. The problem with this is there's no default, so I'm gonna have to periodically rerun this, which sucks. Import urlib.request for JSON. It's just being one-off, so I don't really care about making this good, I guess. Maybe I should put it in my Scratch directory. Yeah, let's do it there. So we need this. What did I call it? Import os.path run typing import dict. I like how somebody added Windows code to my dot files. I didn't write this chunk here, but it's pretty funny. Create a scheduled GitHub action. So the problem is I need to request each repository one at a time. And so that's going to consume like a couple hundred API requests. I mean, I could do it. I could do a scheduled GitHub action. Yeah, we could maybe do that. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do a scheduled GitHub action. Sure. Okay. Git init set delete on merge. Git commit allow empty dash m empty initial. Mars Engine says, "What are you programming right now?" Okay, so this is a really annoying thing when you go to merge a pull request. Do I have any mergeable ones right now? Probably not. When you go to merge a pull request, you click merge. So say I click merge on this, and then it'll prompt you to delete the branch. And there's a setting in repositories where if you check this box here, it will automatically delete those branches. And this didn't used to be available in the API, and there's no way to default this across your account. So I'm writing a script which will periodically go through all of my repositories and check this little box. Essentially. So, yeah. Let me change my set today. Set today, working on MISC, open source, Python, GitHub, delete branch, merge, auto thingy thing. What do I want to call it? Tool, sure. There we go. Hey, what's up, RKJ? Hello, hello. I'm trying Vue.js. Maybe I'll end up learning React. Oh, cool, nice. All right, I gotta go fill up my water. I will be right back. I will see you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. So now they clarified the rules around that. It's only if you're using it to harass someone. So we can still say simp, as long as we're not directly going after a subset of people um, in chat. Um, why Flask when it does not come with many things? Exactly the same reason. Why Django if it comes with a bunch of shit that I'm not using? Pixel Community Project says this will give ARC Day 7 a try. I feel like Day 7 wasn't so bad. I'm gonna open it off screen just so I don't spoiler it. What was Day 7? Day 7 was a little bit trickier than the other ones, wasn't it? This is the first, like, kind of hard problem? Oh, no, this was the one with... Yeah. The bags problem. Spoilers. Shazarot says, talking about Sims, I'm right here, you know. That's going. Day 7 was the really fun SQLite problem. I did do it in SQLite. Alright, look away, Nowledge, if you don't want to see it. I'll show the SQLite solution. It's basically unintelligible, so... This part's the parsing. Parsing was a little tricky. But then, like, the recursive algorithm's not so bad. This is essentially the same code that I wrote in Python, but... I have a table that's a stack, and it recursively runs until it completes. Based on a recursive trigger. But yeah, that was pretty cool. What to use for front ends? I'm a server-side rendering kind of person. Or, just plain old templates and minimal JavaScript. But you could use whatever framework you want. You could use Django, you could use Vue, you could use whatever. jQuery. Actually says, I've worked with Django sometime and it comes with quite a lot, but sometimes you get something opinionated and you don't really like, or it confuses you and you can't change. Sometimes less bloated is better. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rasmus? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Raw HTML, no CSS, JS, because that's for front end people to deal with. I mean, this is the last front end that I wrote, which is, Bootstrap and no JavaScript. Although I do want to replace Bootstrap at some point. I'm gonna set up this repository in the same way that the WatchPliz one is. So looks like it's pretty minimal. Setup.cfg recommit config.yaml git ignore, and we'll make a reamd after that. Set delete on merge. GitHub does not provide a way to set the delete on. What is the setting actually called in the API? Delete branch on merge. I guess we're gonna rename this repository. Set the delete as a default. This tool runs using periodic GitHub actions to set that property on your repositories. to use this, fork the repository, enable GitHub Actions, and modify the orgs setting in set delete branch on merge. Set delete branch on merge, user bin m3 if name equals main, exit main. There's gonna be more instructions for that. So I need to set up tokens as well. See the point. So for each project, very suitable framework. Yeah. Resta says, how's it going? It's going well. Going well. RKJ says, I've been waiting for my PR to add pre-commit hooks to .NET/format to be reviewed since we added the language support ages ago. Oh no. Eventually. Your keyboard sounds extra clicky today. New keys. Nope, same keys. I am in RTX voice right now. So it's possible that RTX is distorting it. I guess I can switch back now because my heater turned off. Now maybe it'll sound normal. What orgs do I want to set this up for? What are the ones that I own? How do I see that? I gotta go to my profile probably. So definitely pre-commit. Oh, in theory it's code. Pre-commit CI. Babby editor, I haven't put anything in that yet. I don't do pull request workflow for Dead Snake, so I'm not gonna bother there. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah. And frequency CI demo, sure. So these are the orgs we're gonna do there. Here's the RTX voice. The keys actually sounded better with it on. Huh. Weird. Bella says, gotta go to sleep. See lovely people around. Thanks for stopping by, Bella. I don't know why your Santa emote isn't working anymore. I don't understand. Is it limited? Is it like time box? Yeah, it must be time box because it's no longer working for me either. Weird. Turn 0. Okay, so it's limited, but it's showing up to me weird. That's very strange. Okay, so we probably need to copy and paste all of this code here. Need to find this API. Patch, blah, 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 blah. I assume these are all optional, though it doesn't say. Oh, this little header is kind of nice, though. And it responds with JSON. Cool. Man, this stupid thing is, it's easier for us to just send this request to every single one of them. Than it is to request them all first. Because, yeah. So this is always going to be slow, which sucks. Left by speaker says, I will be doing the same. Good night. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hey, what's up, James Boyan? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Get all thing. Yeah, we need all of this still. Okay, so we'll do those equals repo for that was weird. I must have hit the home key on accident. Get all repos token. If that. We can probably just do this as a loop. For repo in get all repos token if not repo full name that starts with orgs. Continue. Meanwhile, doing the same in C++, 470 nested for loops. Yeah. Delph says it's so dumb that their bulk API doesn't have the property available. Yeah, it's really annoying. It would save a lot of API requests here, but instead we have to do this stupid patch over and over and over. Yeah. Anyway, we need to send a patch to this API. I wonder if there's a bulk patch. Probably not. Yeah, seems like not. So we're going to rec to what? Actually, I'm just gonna change this to URL stir and star quargs any. Hey, what's up, Bipedal Centipede? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That's a fun name. I like that. I'll do that. Rec. Repos slash repo full name. Method equals patch. And data equals json.dumps. Delete branch on merge. True. Encode. Bipedal Centipede says, thank you for sharing. Yeah, no problem. Wait, what did I share? And I want to put some progress here because... and I want to put progress and I don't want to print out the URLs because I'm going to enable this. Well, should I enable this for public repos, for private repos? Probably not. We'll just fucking print it. Who cares? People can know my repo names. Print repo full name I'm gonna do this because this is repo name ... And we'll sleep 1 second in between each of them. Hey, what's up, FPGA Guru? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Takes list any tuple reload by request. We need OS. I think that's it. Repo for repo and repos if repo is repo. Wow, such repo. Repo. Delete branch on merge. YZ. A Python enthusiast. I mean, I guess you could say that. Perhaps slightly correct. Oh, right, we did this to make that slightly better. Let's do :5 and try this out. I need to figure out how to get this into my environment though. Maybe I'll do that off screen. What's up, Frenzel? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Alright, I'm gonna do this for a sec. Okay, definitely can't see that. That's good. That in there. It's not on screen. We're good. This is the risky clicks. Okay, I should be able to source this M file, and then run this. I should run a few of them. Let's actually. Should actually print this here because we might be skipping all of these, but let's not actually run this. What's up? Zammer XXX, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Of course, I should have done this first. Import JSON. And Limbs Jones, thank you for the follow. Welcome. 54 should be now 55. Now, why are you in F string? Okay, now we'll run it. I can't believe your password is password 123456. Yeah, right? Right? What do you have a picture of for me? argc equals 1, return 0, return main. So this is actually undefined behavior. Reinvoking main in C or C++ is undefined behavior because you don't know the actual signature of this function. It gets transformed by the compiler. It might work, but it's UB. Oh, I forgot to comment out the thing. But it actually did run it as a side effect. Weird. Hey, what's up, LK Raider? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Oh. Lol. Okay, let's see. That's gonna be the first one that's gonna run, so let's look at that repository. ASC 2018. Do you have the settings set? You do not, so we'll be able to see whether that actually works. Do 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 do. Why does it print it twice? It's up, Decipher. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so if I refresh. Aha! Okay, this is cool. Okay. Oh, that's why it does it. To live dangerously, that's why I'll never get a job. Oh no. Well, again, LK Raider says free software and then... Is that a picture of money or of PCBs? It's a bot crook. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we need to add, to use this, fork this repository, enable GitHub actions, modify the org setting in this, create a personal access token, gotta make that link, personal access token, which I usually grab that from here, personal access token. Set a secrets.gh token. Create a repository. Enable GitHub actions, modify the org setting in that, and enjoy. Do I want to run it once a day? That seems like a lot. What did I call this thing? Set delete branch on merge. Flip open fan. Oh, I guess that could be thing. Hey, what's up, Markedev? Hello, hello. Just found out about Python CMD module. Making some console interactive tools now. Pretty nice. I feel like console interactive tools are kind of shitty. Personally, I don't like interactive tools. I feel like they're harder to test and handle and deal with. But if that's what you want to build, I'm not trying to deter you from it. Go ahead, make it. Just gotta verify. What is qualify.io? Qualify.io. Technical skill assessments? Cool. Sounds like a silly recruiting tool. Developer evaluation process. That's enterprisey as fuck. Okay. This should be good though. Do I want to run this daily? I can probably get away with weekly, maybe? started using the AST module more, and it's very nice. Yeah, I like the AST module. I wish that it had a CST module. It would be so much better if it had a concrete syntax tree, but it does not. Crontab.guru. That's the website, right? If I want to run, this is 405 every day. What if I want to run it on Monday? That's day of month. This is month. What if I want to run it every Sunday? Should be 6? No, 0? Okay, so this will run at that time every Sunday. Hey, what's up, Isbrick? Hello, hello. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're setting up a GitHub Actions thingy thing to make sure that my repositories have this little checkbox checked on them. Oh, we need to delete that slice as well. Cool. How often are you adding new repos? I don't know, probably like once every couple weeks. Remember how AWS's cron stuff is different? Yeah, oh my god, that was so stupid. The other shitty thing about GitHub cron is it turns off every couple weeks, so you have to like click another button. And it's supposed to email you when it turns off, but that's broken currently. So I just have to like know to go around and find all of those. Actually, all repos grab schedule in .github. Let's look at all of these and see if they're all enabled. I know that one's enabled, it failed this morning. Acetally/watch please. Are you enabled? When did you run last? 5 hours ago. Okay. So you're still working. Where are the other ones? Freeman.com, I already turned this one off because I know how infrequently it's going to run. Freeman.com, are you still enabled? 5 hours ago. Huh, okay, they're still enabled. Nice, I got lucky. CopyXer says, hi there, what are you using to run your VM on Windows? If you do explains vocal, you can learn about my full setup. I detailed all of the settings that I use to make it work well in there. Alright, git add GitHub, git ignore, pre-commit, reamd, set, and setup.chg. What does pre-commit have to say about things other than it auto-fixed it? So then I need to set up this repo on GitHub. That's not what I wanted. I want this. Public, create. We need to set up a secret. Which will be this. What the fuck? Why have they changed everything? Is it in this tab instead? How the fuck? Why have they changed everything? There is no repository secrets. Yes, I want to create one. Oh, it's up here. Why is the button in such a weird spot? GH token. I need to set this here. So what I'm gonna do is hide the screen and set those up for a sec. Isberg says, so I don't know why I'm not a friend of ncurses, but I'm starting to believe libtmux with Python to do my console dashboard app is the wrong way to go. I mean, I use tmux to test my text editor, and it works fine. Sounds similar. JakeJ24 says, do you have a specific reason for Ubuntu? I have only used Ubuntu myself. I think I go over that in this video. But basically, I've been using Ubuntu for, like 12 years at this point, so it's a familiarity thing for me, and I know a lot of the packaging. I develop packages for it. Mostly that stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hide my face now. Might take me a few minutes to figure this out, though. I'm probably just gonna rotate my other secret as well, and just reuse the one from the watchpliz repository. So give me a sec while I do this. I'm gonna log in from GitHub as well. Don't want to make a new token. I want to take this one and regenerate. Copy that. Set it there. And then I need to do it in watchpliz as well. Update with this. Cool. Copy. Close this so you can't see that. Let's close out of all of these, make sure we're all good. And then we should be good to go. Okay, I've closed all the tabs. Don't have it on screen. Don't have it in my clipboard buffer. Okay, we're back. Brainwash says, wait, we can still see. No, you can't. Don't you troll me like that, Brainwash. Plushies are looking at your creds. Also looks like a big F on the brown plushie's head. Oh, does, Ty's head? It does kind of look like an F. Right there. There's the F. Indeed, indeed. Okay, so I should be able to origin github.com ace/set delete branch on merge. Gotta be cautious with the sneakies. The sneakies? What are the sneakies? Yeah. Push origin heads. This should run for the first time. Press what in chat if you think it's gonna work. Press 0 in chat if you think it's not gonna work. Wait, is it 1 or 0? It's a Don STS. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Oh, I forgot to put the little badge in the repo. -1. 6sec V. Well, it's doing something. But this is always going to take a long time to run. But I guess now it'll finally be set up, so that's cool. What is the API limit? API limit personal access token. Am I gonna get locked out of? Oh, 5,000 per hour? Oh, this is probably like 4 requests plus the number of repositories, and I don't have anywhere near 1,000 repositories. Fizzbuzz int code. Oh yeah, I made a separate repo for it. Fizzbuzz int code. Except it's in the other account. This one here. So yeah, I copied over the because the other repository got like deleted or whatever. Project Minesweeper. Yeah, I wanted to make like I never finished this. The idea was to make like puzzle inputs or like problem inputs, and then give people a project to build something up. And then give somebody like this was when I was teaching my brother programming. I wanted to give him a project to implement, and so this was kind of like implement a Minesweeper game. Compiler should come with a Tetris mode. What was the whole thing with GitHub removing unnecessary cookies? Is that a positive move or just PR stuff? They can still run analytics. They removed third-party trackers, so it's mostly a PR thing. They can still track you on their own websites, though, with their own tracking code. M2Dev.net says, what's the differentiation between Acetility and Anthony Rant's code? So Anthony Rant's code is stuff that's specifically for my Twitch stream. So like you'll see stuff on here like the Explains playlist or Advent of Code or YouTube episode stuff or things to build presentations or a Python presentation I did or this meme int code thing that again is like only Advent of Code related and I made it on stream. My Twitch bot. Another episodes thing. Thumbnailing, my auto capitalization user script, my OBS overlays, the Azure thing that I never finished that we did on stream, a thing that splits up clips to make them easier to use, my user scripts that I use for Twitch. This was meant to be an educational thing to go along with something that I was going to turn into a YouTube episode and stream it, but I never finished it. This is a presentation. This is a talk and presentation proposals, themes for my presentations, and this was another presentation that I did as well. So it's mostly just like presentations and media stuff. Whereas my primary GitHub is like stuff that I build. But yeah, look at all this stuff I never finished. I mean, most of them are mostly finished. Ah, shit. Why did we fail? Why you fail? 403 forbidden. Why? Did I get rate limited or what happened here? It was after how many? 19 to 132 is 113? 113, that would be about 200 API requests? Why? Why forbidden? I created a new org for a project I've been working on, but it sort of feels like overkill. Yeah, I can see that. And soon this ants.ai challenge. Probably not. But maybe. Maybe a private repo? No, this one is public. And the token I configured is only for public, so... Oh, it's archived. Oh, it's archived. Oh, it's archived. It's archived. That would make sense. I should... Oh, I need to enable pre-commit CI as well. Let's do that. And then we'll badge up our repo as well. Manage. Autocaps, being a troll. I typed 0, what do I win? Sadness. You only win sadness. You only win sadness. If repo archived, continue. Yeah. Skip archived repositories. This is actually good because it gave me an excuse to write another commit that fixed the badges in the README. Okay, GitHub telling me this. Sorry, I just filtering through my email to see if there's anything important. I think GitHub exposes the calls left in a header or in the data somewhere. Yeah, it does. So it's not the rate limit, I don't think. There's a X rate limit remaining and X rate limit refresh timestamp or something like that. What are archive repos? I see that all the time on GitHub. They're like repos that are dead, but the source is still available. Like this particular repo. This is how I used to do the mirror updating. Was this little script here, which had a list of all. Construction. Had a list of all of the pre-commit mirrors and like how to invoke the updater. And it was run in like this centralized fashion, and like anytime one of these would break, it would break all the other ones. And so, oh, that actually reminds me, there's a whole bunch of scheduled jobs in the pre-commit org that I didn't look at because they're filtered from all repos. So I gotta check, make sure those still work. But yeah, it was this centralized thing here. This is in place when with GitHub Actions on each of the repositories. This made it a lot easier to manage the tokens, essentially. And so if we look like here, there's a GitHub workflow that runs a commit as the bot user and runs the updater. So these are all individually set up instead, which is better, much better. A little easier for me to manage, fewer credentials to leak, essentially. But where did the other repo go? Oh, here we go. So we should be able to see this new run now. That's hopefully, well, this will turn green hopefully when this succeeds. Pre-commit CI is donezo, which is good. All right, this is where it crashed last time. Yay! It has gotten further. Good job, script. You did it. This actually isn't going to be that bad. It's going to run for like 3 or 4 minutes and probably be done. Hey, what's up, Imagifty? Hello. Good to see you. Imagifty. I'm Gifty. I know you've told me this like 3 or 4 times now. I just like Imgifty. But I'm Gifty is good. It's good. I can go with that. I just feel like I'm never gonna remember that. But oh, this enabled it on forks. We can skip forks. How do we determine if something is a fork though? GitHub repository API. I just realized the repository API isn't helpful. I need to look at it here. It's pronounced GIF. think it's forked. Fork false. If it's not one of the orgs we select, or it is archived, or it is a fork, then we continue. Hey, what's up, NGs? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. An old colleague of mine said GitHub unironically. I would say it ironically because it's kind of funny. Hey, what's up, Umat Bratan? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We need to get rid of the breakpoint. Skip forked repos as well. Python says, hey Anthony, just want to say thanks for helping me with the Insta stuff. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm Gifty says, I just solved day 10 part 2. It was really hard. Which one was day 10? Hey, what's up, the kids? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Day 10 was... Was that the number counting problem? No. What are you? What is this problem? Oh, wait. This was the adapter problem. Yeah, that was a tricky one. MTDev.net says, time to carry the toddler. Have a good evening. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you around in the future. Okay, so this should be at least a few fewer repositories this time. Where are you? Here. So this should be green now. It should be green now. Okay. And this should be not doing forks this time. Should be a little bit fewer repositories. But yeah, that looks good. I guess that's a project started and completed in one stream somehow. Feeling, grump, passing, love, yeah. 100%. We did it! Yay, good job, me. Yeah, so it got to 92 acytiliary repositories this time. How many did it do last time? Yeah, shush, don't care. It did 120, so we cut out 30 repositories there, which is good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, this is where I was like, wait a minute. What is that? Samuel says, I have a pre-commit related question. When creating a local hook with package, which language node, it somehow doesn't install dependencies from package.json. Am I doing something wrong, or is this intentional? Yeah, pre-commit never installs from anything outside of the pre-commit configuration. So otherwise, the caching problem is intractable. If you need to run something with your package.json, you probably want a system hook that does like npm run or something like that. But yeah, the pre-commit will only ever install from the actual configuration file and not from anything outside of it. What's up, Mr. O? Hello, hello. What's going on today? A bunch of stuff. We just finished this project, which is creating a tool to check this little box. Oh good, the sponsor thing, I no longer have to check a stupid box. Really dumb. There's like a checkbox here. At least it's enabled by default now, which is good. Get rid of wikis, get rid of projects. Should probably do that with this same thing, but it automatically checks this checkbox here. Don't call the box stupid. Mr. O says, how do you get the system hook to do npm run? Wait, that was Sammy Wallace's question. Why are you asking now? You can do, for instance, like, I'll edit this, and you would do repo local hooks id npm run foo name npm run foo language system entry npm run foo. And then, depending on whether you want to pass file names to it or not, you could probably do pass file names false. Say that this just runs always, and then maybe if you're not passing file names, you might do always run true. And yeah, this might be how you would do it. But if I don't want it to be called foo, you can replace foo with bar. Woo! Now it's no longer called foo. What file is this, and what is this for? I don't specifically know. It was a question that was asked in chat, but the file is for pre-commit. And if you don't know about pre-commit, this is an open source tool that I created, which is the idea behind it is you configure the tools and linters and code formatters you want in this particular file, and it will install those and run them against files in your repository. And you can also integrate them with Githooks and such. This also requires to install package.json prior. Yeah, system hooks are like at your own peril. They're, you know, you're responsible for installing all the tools. You could make a thing that runs a particular node module by using language node and then additional dependencies with a list of packages that you need to install it. And then you wouldn't need system, you would use node, and you wouldn't use npm anymore. You would just do run whatever, and then your entry would be, you know, foo.js or, you know, or whatever tool. That would be another way to do this. This is the more framework friendly way to do this. So you'd have like whatever tool, maybe you're doing, I don't know, ESLint, for example. And you would do entry ESLint, and then you would filter types to, actually you probably use types or to filter to, I don't know, JavaScript and TypeScript. Something like that. Depends on what you're going for there. And how you would configure it, but yeah, there's a bunch of different options based on what I just showed. Cool. What else do I want to do? I need to fix this thing, so let me see what happened with this workflow. This is the one which updates my explains playlist every time. Oh, that was weird. 400 bad request. Oh, this is probably because I rotated the token. I was like, why did you show this in plain text? Okay, this one's not secret. Okay. It's like, oh no. Token's on stream again. But no, the tokens. These 3 stars. Haha, you found my token. It's 3 stars. I gotta go in here and change this. Secrets. And we're gonna edit this one. So give me a sec to update this token. Update. Where's the YouTube API key? There. Paste. Update. Copy. Okay, should be good now. Okay, so now if I rerun this, Where is GitHub Actions? There you are. I re-trigger this one. Rerun all jobs. All jobs get rerun. What's up, champions Red Sea? What do you want about? What do you want about? Hell again? Why is this red but this is yellow? Which one is the truth? M's confused. Why is one green and now one is red? It looks like it pushed, so we should have gotten a commit 25 seconds ago. Huzzah! It do the thing. Schrodinger's GitHub action. Yeah. Okay, so that's fixed. What else do I got in my email? That thing. We already looked at this one. My interview shit, and then a bunch of old things. Like, I gotta look at the Swift support for Pigment CI. Which I still haven't done yet. But you know what? Let's see, we've been streaming for a little over 3 hours, and I'm gonna stream later today, so I think we're gonna call the stream for there. I got a bunch done today. Today was a very productive stream. I have a bunch of things to do later though. But I think we're gonna call it for here today. Let me do my little spiel, and then we'll send you off to another channel. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube, and that's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, where you can find daily educational videos, previous streams, as well as Advent of Code Solutions, which I've been uploading daily. I usually stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. However, I'm also streaming every day for Advent of Code until that's done. And I guess we need to ban this person. And I announce my streams on Twitter and Discord. My Twitter is twitter.com/codewithanthony, and I'll basically say, like, I'm gonna be streaming in such amount of time, and this is what I'm doing, and such. So check that out. Anderson says, oh, I just got here, I need more babbies for another 12-hour stream. Well, you'll get them later today, Anderson. It's good to see you again. But yeah, and stop by the Discord. There's a beginners channel if you want to ask questions about whatever, and there's people who are knowledgeable and can help you out there. There's also an Advent of Code channel if you want to hang out and talk about that as well. There's memes, etc. It's a cool little community. But thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.